Welcome to our garden. Faith is one of the most transformative forces in life. At its heart, faith is not just about acknowledging God's existence, but about trusting Him completely with every detail of our lives. The act of believing is not passive. It is active, alive, and powerful. Yet the deepest expression of faith and belief comes when we learn to let go. We stop trying to control the outcome ourselves and instead surrender our fears, our plans, and our expectations into God's hands. Believing means letting go. Letting go is not weakness, nor is it a sign of failure. Rather, it is a declaration of trust. It is saying, "Lord, I do not need to control this because I know you are already in control." In that release, there is a deep freedom and a powerful affirmation of God's sovereignty. When we hold on too tightly, we are often driven by the fear of what might happen if we do not intervene or if we do not make things go the way we imagine they should. Faith is the opposite of fear. Faith invites us to rest in God's promises, to believe that His plans are better than ours, and to trust that His wisdom surpasses our understanding. Proverbs 3:5-6 reminds us, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your paths straight." Letting go is the evidence of true belief. When Abraham was called to leave his homeland, he had no map, no full explanation, and no guarantee of the outcome, yet he believed. His faith was demonstrated in his willingness to let go and to step forward into God's unknown. That letting go became the very proof of his belief, and through it, God's promises were fulfilled. There is great power in this process. When we let go, we make room for God's power to work. If we cling to control, we are relying on our strength, but when we surrender, we open the door for God's unlimited strength. Letting go also brings peace. Anxiety often arises from our desperate attempts to control the things we were never meant to control. Philippians 4:6-7 teaches us, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus." When we let go, God replaces our anxiety with peace. Ultimately, faith and believing are not about seeing every detail clearly or understanding every step of the journey. They are about trust. Trust that God is faithful. Trust that He will never leave nor forsake us. And trust that His timing is perfect. Letting go is the highest demonstration of that trust, for it acknowledges that He is God. When we believe enough to let go, we experience freedom, peace, and strength that can only come from Him. We move from striving to resting, from worry to believing, from fear to faith, and it is in this surrender that God does His greatest work. So today, if you are holding tightly to something, your fears, your future, or even your plans, choose to release it into God's hands. Letting go is not losing. It is the most powerful act of believing. It is the place where faith becomes real and where God's power is revealed. Believe it.